Welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm thrilled to see all of you. The students have worked so hard on this show, and they're ready for a great audience, and they deserve it, and so thank you for being here and supporting them in our theater program. I'm Kyla Fetch. I'm the theater director here at Valley City High School, and we're just thrilled to have you here. I decided I needed a paper this time because this show needs just a little more info than some of the shows we've done in the past. Enter the Body is a little different show. First of all, it's a drama. We've done a lot of comedies in the past few shows, but because it is the cast that it is, they have brought their own little comedy pieces to it. So I call it a dramedy instead of a drama. It's not a comedy, but it's not a drama. So you will hear some comedic lines, especially they asked me to know when Joey's on stage. Basically, if you see Joey, feel free to laugh. It's fine. He brings a lot of comedy. There are lines here and there. We all know that Shakespeare has death. Right? Any Shakespeare play is basically listed as a tragedy, and so there is death, but we've brought comedy to that as well. It's definitely a dramedy. The cast is a cast of 25. We have 30 students involved in this show, 25 cast, 5 crew, but the cast in the director's edition, when you're looking at this show can be cast for anywhere from 15 to 40, which is wild when you're casting a show. And so you will notice in your program, I tried to make it as clear as possible, but it's probably clear as mud. Each character maybe plays one role, but a lot of them play more than one role. So if your actor or the person you're looking at in your program is listed as more than one, you'll notice which story they're playing each role in. So it's much more important to just look at the characters on stage and not worry about, well, but that person was already this person. How can they be this person? They're playing lots of different roles. So, before we begin, just a little background for you to literally set the stage. We will open on a backstage storage room where all of Shakespeare's dead women gather together to pass the time until they're required on stage once again. While the older women are resigned to their fates, the younger ones grow tired of dying night after night, and they begin to share their stories with one another. They start with comedic speed-throughs of 3 of the most famous Shakespeare stories. Romeo and Juliet, a tragedy about 2 young people in love from 2 different feuding families, where after meeting and marrying in secret, their lives spiral due to hatred and ultimately results in deaths of family and friends and even their own. Hamlet, which is about Prince Hamlet, who seeks revenge on his uncle Claudius after he murdered his father, stole the crown, and married his mother, Queen Gertrude. And finally, King Lear, a tragedy about an aging monarch who divides his kingdom between his 2 disloyal daughters, Regan and Goneril, while banishing his youngest, honest daughter, Cordelia, which leads to King Lear's madness, homelessness in a storm, and ultimately death after a brutal war. But then the women start asking, how might things have been different if they had been given the choice? Welcome to Enter the Body.
Thanks. It's always a dagger. It doesn't matter if they've set the story in Verona or Vermont. I always have to wrestle that stupid thing out in the end.
I always end up with Leeton.
It just seems like if they're going to go all creative with the costumes and time period, maybe sometime I could have the poison.
It's in the text.
What? Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath, that rust and let me die. You know my lines.
Everybody knows your lines.
I'm iconic. Or wildly overproduced. She's jealous.
Sure.
Or the most iconic love story ever told. Or the stupidest. I'm sorry, what? Our names are synonymous with love story. You look up love story in the dictionary and you get, like, a picture of the balcony scene. Oh, yes, that happened the day you first laid eyes on each other. It's called love at first sight. Ever heard of it?
Lust at first sight, more like.
No! I mean, yes, but I hate this take. That we were just stupid teenagers. Were we impulsive? Sure. Were our hormones raging? I mean, obviously. Have you seen Romeo?
He's pretty dreamy, if you say so.
You might know my lines, but you've only heard them muffled and distant. Shakespeare isn't meant to be heard through floorboards, or worse, read. It's meant to be seen, to be experienced.
Okay.
I'll show you.
You really don't have...
No, you don't get it. And maybe that's on me. It's certainly not the bard's fault.
Heaven forbid.
Okay, first thing you need to understand is my mother, a Lady Capulet. Before she was Lady Capulet, she was a young girl with hopes and dreams.
She doesn't have a name, does she?
Not in the text. I'm Lady Capulet. Almost like she didn't exist before she fell in love with your dad. She didn't fall in love with him? How do you know? Just watch.
Come, love. Let me do your hair.
I'm scared.
I'll be gentle.
You know what I mean.
You'll be gentle too, perhaps.
The other girls are waiting in the stream today, and
You were an intrepid explorer, the first among your friends to wed. And I'll be at your side for almost all of it.
I feel like I'm going to my funeral. Why is she making such a fuss? She's scared.
But why? Getting married off happens to the best of us.
But at 13?
You're 13 when your father tries to marry you off. That's just the way things were in the bard's day.
That's not true. The average marriage age for a young woman in Elizabethan England was 23.
Wait, really?
Really? It's supposed to be messed up that he wants to marry me off so young.
But he married your mother when she was the same age.
Exactly. And then she lost baby after baby after baby. Because her body wasn't ready. That's awful.
Look, love, you have a daughter.
It'll only die.
Darling girl.
Take it away!
Oh, wee little Juliet, my dove. She'll come around in time.
Only she didn't. Mommy, look! I made you a bracelet! Mommy, I'm bleeding! Don't stain my dress! Mommy, I'm scared! Grow up, child!
So your mother was awful, but she had her reasons. Generational trauma, etc. None of that convinces me why your Insta-romance deserves to be iconic.
You're not letting me explain!
Well, explain faster. Everyone here already knows your story.
Alright, fine. Italiano, everybody!
Welcome to the ball, everyone! Except Montagues. We hate them. That's my daughter, Juliet. She's a little young to wed, but you're loaded. Go for it.
Whoa, dude, who is that?
Not Rosaline. Isn't she who came here looking for?
Rosalind who?
There aren't any Montagues here, right? If there were, we'd definitely kill them.
Dude, Montague, we gotta go.
Oh, nurse, I met the love of my life tonight. I love him so much, I'm willing to defy what my culture expects of me. I definitely wouldn't do that for just some guy.
Subtle.
We're both so brave. We're willing to risk being cut off forever on the chance that our love might blossom into peace for all Verona. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo?
Juliet, I super love you. Should we get secret married?
Totally.
I know a guy.
I'll definitely marry you two kids because I believe it can bring peace to Verona. Do you?
I do.
Me too.
Great, you're married, but don't tell anyone.
What is this?
Show you dagger, you dog.
I won't fight you. We're bringing peace to Verona. I just can't tell you how yet.
I'll fight you.
Cool.
A plague on both your houses.
I totally didn't mean to, but I killed your cousin and now I'm banished. I must away to Mantua.
Her cousin just died. But you know what will cheer everyone up? A wedding!
Whose wedding?
Why, Juliet's, to Count Paris.
Oh, Friar Lawrence, what shall I do? They want me to marry Paris, but I'm already wed.
Don't worry, I have a foolproof plan. Drink this potion. It'll make you look dead for a couple of days. The family can have a funeral and I'll write a letter to Romeo to come whisk your body away. Everybody.
Do they?
Oh no, my Juliet, I can't live without you. That's why I stopped and bought a bottle of poison when I heard you were dead.
No, my Romeo dead. I can't live without you. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust and let me die. I'm convinced.
Thank you, oh brother.
It's so romantic. He's a much better boyfriend than Hamlet.
Hamlet is never your boyfriend.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He uses you. Just like everyone else in that emo play.
What are you talking about?
Are you serious? Even you must know what I mean.
I never know what you mean.
Show her.
Show her what?
Your story?
Oh, okay. Danish style, everybody. What is Danish style? You know, quick and snappy, like you did Italiano style. Because Verona? That's not what...
Never mind.
Yes, show me. Okay, well, I'm not really there at the beginning.
Figures.
But it starts with a ghost and some guards.
I am the ghost of King Hamlet.
Not the young, indecisive guy. This is his dad.
My brother murdered me and married my wife. Now he's king.
This seems bad. Should we tell his son? What could go wrong? Why do I have to go to school? When did I learn by shadowing you with the king's advisor?
Why can't I go to school? I already know the names of all of the flowers here. Maybe there are more.
Don't be ridiculous, both of you.
Fine, but sis, listen, I'm gone. Stay away from Prince Hamlet. If he's paying any attention to you, it's probably because he's a little bit messed up right now.
Thanks.
My uncle killed my father. I am totally getting revenge. Except first, I need some evidence to back up this ghost story.
He's so smart.
A troop of traveling players is passing through. I'm going to have them act out the exact way my uncle murdered my father for the whole court and see how my uncle responds.
Oh dear. Hamlet, can I see my chambers?
This seems bad. I'll hide in the Queen's chamber so I can protect her in case her son gets violent.
What was the meaning of that plan?
You married my uncle and he killed my father.
That over some fine thing, Dad. Don't you think?
Remember, son, you must avenge me.
That's what I'm trying to do.
But it wasn't your mother's fault.
Are you sure about that?
Darling, who are you talking to?
Ah! What's that? Who's there?
Hamlet, no!
Hamlet, I'm sending you as an ambassador to England, where it will be a real shame if you meet an untimely demise.
Cool. How about I settle with a couple of my friends in my place and they die instead while I get revenge on you?
He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grass green turf, at his heels a stone.
Dear Lord, you should probably come home from school. Your father is dead, and your sisters aren't taking it very well.
Ophelia, did you kill my father?
It wasn't me, it was Hamlet. You want to help me kill him instead?
Yep.
We'll challenge him into a duel, and I'll supply a poisoned rapier. If that fails, we'll have a poisoned wine for backup.
Has anyone seen Ophelia?
A duel!
A duel!
Seriously, I think Ophelia might be dead.
You've got my rapier!
Who cares?
I do! Because that one's poisoned.
Now you.
Now, son, I don't
I am super not your son.
Wow.
Yeah, that's... wow.
You're really not a big part of the story. I think I'm on stage as much as Cordelia. But you're not really important to the plot at all. Oh. Well, I guess I'm not. Like, Cordelia's only there at the beginning and the end of King Lear, but it's her actions in the first scene that made everything happen.
I thought you don't understand anything I do.
Just show her what I mean.
No,
Why not?
it's Shakespearean tragedy. You can't distill it down to a few minutes.
Watch me. Hey, Cordelia sisters, you're up.
I'm the king, but I'm tired of ruling. My 3 daughters, I'm splitting the kingdom up. Whoever loves me the most gets the biggest piece of the pie.
Me. Obviously, me. I love you even more than she does.
Compelling. Cordelia?
This is ridiculous. I'm not playing.
That's the line, but could you do the walking too?
No, I mean, I'm not playing along with your whole...
Then you're banished!
I'll marry you if you want.
Come on! Fine. Can you give me that money?
I'll marry you if you want.
Even though my father just kicked me out?
Honestly, your family seems pretty toxic. I mean, I'm already the king of France. Maybe we'd be better off.
Now that I'm no longer ruling, I'm going to drink with my 100 faithful knights all day.
Not in my house, you're not.
Fine, I'm going to Regan's. She's the one who really loves me.
I'm sorry, my house, my rules.
That's no fair. I'm going to Cordelia's. Wait! I punished her! Ah!
Our elderly father has gone raving into a storm.
Seems bad, but what can you do?
I'm following him. If I put on a hat, you'll never realize I'm his faithful advisor.
Who are you?
I'm Gloucester.
I'm Edgar. We're from a whole other subplot. Let's keep it simple. We've received word that my sisters have gone full villain.
We brought French troops to restore order.
Is that my father ranting and raving in a storm?
Yep. And now we fight.
Cordelia, my beloved daughter, Cordelia, is dead. So now I die too of heartbreak.
You know what's true in all of our stories? Our fathers really suck.
Yeah, they're not great.
Mine's okay. Yours calls me some terrible names. Mistress Minion, Green Sickness, Carry On, Tallowface. I mean, thanks a lot.
Did he ever curse your moon to shrivel up?
Okay, no. Did yours?
Well, not my wound. To me, he just said I was a savage who ate its own children.
That's wrong on so many levels. I was also a Hilding, a wretched, puling fool, a disobedient wretch.
What even is a Hilding? I was a wretch too. Right before he said it would have been better for me not to have been born than to offend him.
I'm starting to be grateful my father was just kind of condescending.
Oh, whiny mammoth! Your father never turned on you because you never did anything.
Or
I did things.
did you? Name one.
I'm sorry, but she's kind of right. He tells you not to see the prince anymore, so you stop. And then he uses you to spy on Hamlet, and you let him. And then you just sit there at the play while Hamlet says all that gross stuff.
What was I supposed to do? Get myself kicked out? That were great for you two, huh?
There you go, growing a tiny little bit of spine.
Like hummingbird spine.
Hummingbirds are incredibly strong.
Then I take it back.
She doesn't mean to be cruel.
Excuse me, but I am on the record for not wanting words put into my mouth.
It's just crazy how my dad could go from like adoring father to saying I'd rot in the streets if I didn't do what he said. And it's because I said no. Same as Cordelia did.
So those are the choices. Have an opinion and get disowned or bow to their every wish, basically.
It's not just having an opinion, you have to express it. But hey, at least you and I got to experience love for like 5 minutes.
I didn't think the prince would ever even look at me. I would not have dared to love him, though I did think he was the most beautiful boy I'd ever seen.
Gag me.
You're just jealous.
You know what? That's offensive. Not everyone is into romance.
But everyone wants to feel loved, don't they?
Do they? Romeo wanted to feel loved.
Romeo went into that ball swooning over her friend Rosaline.
I never liked her.
And came out recklessly in love with you. Do you really believe he'd never turn towards someone else? Betray you?
Who hurt you?
I mean, her dad?
Real helpful, thanks.
But Cordelia, King of France seems super loyal, genuinely.
You don't think it's kind of suspicious? What? That he could take me when I brought nothing to the marriage?
You brought yourself.
That's not the way these things work.
What if it is, though? What if you, a strong, smart partner, were enough for it? Wow, okay. Don't mind us being nice and supportive.
Spare me nice.
I think she was just raised to believe certain things about herself and others. And having feelings.
I have feelings, okay? Big, dramatic ones even. Do you want me to rend my garments and sob?
I mean, if that's what you're feeling.
What about you? Yeah, you. Do you have any big garment-rending feelings?
That's okay. We can talk about something else. So, do you think Hamlet loved me?
I do. Of course I do.
I mean, those letters he wrote you? Come on. What about you?
Me?
Do you think Hamlet loved me? You can be honest, but not cruel.
I think he did. In his way. Maybe if things had been different, but that's the thing, isn't it? We don't just live in a bubble, we live in the world. And I'm just not sure love is possible with all these insurmountable hurdles.
You managed to love your father in the world,
and yet still broke his heart.
and mine. I guess there's a reason they're called tragedies.
Tragedies or comedies. Either everyone dies or everyone marries.
But that's kind of messed up.
Not everybody dies. Your mother, your brother, your father, your boyfriend, his father, his uncle.
Okay, I get it. And what is with all the dead bodies on stage? You die off stage, but your father brings your body back on stage and uses it as a
prop?
Right, a prop. It's like this thing to give him his big defining moment. I die off stage too. Exactly! And there's a whole big scene about digging your grave. And your brother and the prince both get to have their scenery-chewing moments. You might not be on stage, but your body is still this thing for them to use.
The perfect woman, finally silent. It's frightening being used like that. There is an old man being hauled around, limp, completely at the mercy of someone looking for the defining performance of their lifetime.
Yeah. Once I get to the crypt, I have to lie there all still, all through Romeo's laments and his fight with Paris, praying you don't misstep and slam into me, all through his death. I've always wondered. What? When you wake up and find Romeo dead, do you ever stop to think before you plunge the dagger into your own heart? Think what? Think of living instead? Think of what he would have wanted for you in that moment, or think of your parents? Did you? Although my parents were dead already. I guess I don't. Because really, in that moment, there's no other choice. I've defied my father, married his enemy, faced my death. But do you think I could just show up at Casa di Capulet? Oh, hey, just kidding. Is Paris still up for that wedding?
There's always another choice.
Is there?
Well, you could have stayed out of that tree for starters. And Juliet could have told her parents sooner that she'd married Romeo. And I could have
told your father what he wanted to hear? Of course we have choices, but you make it sound like if we were just smarter, then things would have turned out fine. But really, there's all these ways. Things have always been done.
The patriarchy. Systems built up so that we may never change on our own.
Exactly. But now you have me thinking.
Oh no.
But for argument's sake, if you got to set the stage for your own story.
But you don't. That's the whole point. We flow from his pen, and here we are.
I refuse to accept that. He didn't even create us. I was lifted from an English poem, lifted from an Italian monk. Hamlet was someone else's play, and Lear, I know, but these are the stories that he knew would resonate. So, and here we are. Simple as that. I'm not saying it was simple, but when he was telling these stories, he had no idea that they'd be the ones still told 400 years later. What if we were able to tell our versions with that confidence, believing they'd be the ones people would hear for centuries to come? Who would even listen? Ophelia, if you could change your story, what would be different? My mother wouldn't die? This is pointless. She can't change that. You're the one who is all, make different choices. Yes, but you can't choose for a parent not to die. Let's say you can. Forget the bard. Let's say Hamlet's uncle still kills his father and marries his mother. Because, first of all, a story needs conflict, and also, life's messy, right? I would like to be on the record that this is stupid. Forget her. What would you change? I don't know. Can I make a suggestion? I guess. Start with your mother. Okay. All right. This time, I have a mother. It's better already.
It's all very well and good you becoming the advisor for the new king, dear, but we are not all moving into that gloomy old castle.
The whole court is mourning in King Claudius. I must be there.
Precisely, and I must be here. And can you really see Ophelia within those old walls?
I'm going with Father.
You're going to school.
Help me deliver these things to Mrs. Quick, darling. Her baby's due any day now.
Oh, Mother, look, the royal carriage.
Prince Hamlet home for his father's funeral. That poor boy.
You came.
Of course I came.
Wait. If she changed it so she doesn't live at the castle, how would he know to meet her at the tree? How would he know her at all? She would have visited with her father.
After I heard about my father, all I wanted was to be here.
Of course, you're home.
Not these stones, this tree, with you.
Hang on. His dad kicks it and all he wants is to be with some girl? Shush! Let her tell it.
Tell me one of your stories.
As many as you'd like. I'm sorry. Hang on. Nobody wants to see this part. Are you kidding? Everyone wants to see this part. Believe it or not every teenager is ruled by their hormones. But everyone wants to be loved, don't they? He's not loving you. He's using you to distract himself. Or, I don't even know what. Maybe in the original, but give her a chance to tell it her way. Not that you need to skip the spoochy parts.
Thank you. I'm skipping them, not because they're shameful, just because they're mine. Hamlet? Have you seen...
He's a prince. He's got more important things to do than think about you.
Who's that jerk? He said he'd meet me.
Seriously? You're embarrassing yourself. Go with your mother.
I'm sorry, but why are you still letting people treat you like garbage in your own town?
Look, it's a bleak place. It's a bleak story, and maybe that's okay. Maybe that's what some stories are. And if nobody challenges me, I have nothing to overcome.
Point to Ophelia.
Ophelia!
Yes, Prince.
Where have you? Did you hear that?
Hamlet, is everything all right?
My father. I didn't see, but then I did.
Slow down. Tell me what this is about.
I can't. He can get to you too.
Who? I'm safe. I'm nobody.
You're everything. Don't let him get to you. Promise me.
I promise. Father? Father, the prince is unwell.
Ill? Shall I call for the physician?
I don't know. He's raving. He's not making any sense.
Yes, the king expressed similar concerns to me today.
The king, I think he may...
But this is good. If he's raving to you, he's merely lovesick.
What? No!
I warned you against getting mixed up with the prince, but now that you're here, perhaps you can be useful.
I'm telling you.
We'll place you in the solar where the king and I can listen in when Hamlet comes to speak to you.
What is the point?
The king has far too much on his mind to be distracted right now. If you can see the boy is nothing more than lovesick, his mind will be at ease.
His mind? And what of the princess?
Just do as I tell you, Ophelia.
I won't! I won't be used like some replaceable prop! Right on! Look at you, standing up for yourself.
A play, everyone. I've arranged a play for a group of traveling players. Come, sit.
You'll join us here?
I wouldn't miss it, Mother Darling, but I prefer the view over here.
Oh, Hamlet, I don't think we should...
Would you deny the prince the best view in the house?
Oh.
And prettier still when you blush.
What is the meaning of this?
Why, Uncle, you've taken such offense. Did you find the play offensive, love?
Me? No,
I won't stand for this!
Hamlet, put on earth?
Did you see that? Did you notice his reaction?
I did.
It's confirmed then, don't you think?
It seems that way.
I need to talk to you.
He's busy.
I don't care.
Later, Ophelia. I must speak with my mother.
You will speak to me now or I will not be there the next time you decide you need my company.
How dare you?
Peace, Horatio. Follow Claudius.
Your oil.
You heard me. I must know his next move. Ophelia.
What is wrong with you?
My father.
Your father is dead. I've held your pain as though it were my own. I've given myself to you completely, all the while knowing you can never make me your wife. And this is how I'm repaid? Humiliated in front of the entire court and disposed of the moment I'm inconvenienced.
You don't understand.
Then make me!
I arranged a play to provoke my uncle.
Job well done.
Because he killed my father.
What?
You heard me. Don't look at me like I'm out of my mind. Don't look at me like everyone else does, not you.
How do you know?
My father came to me. He told me himself.
A ghost?
I suppose. I wasn't the only one who saw him.
I don't think you're out of your mind, but you're creepy.
It would be absurd to take the word of an apparition. That's why I arranged a play. Have the players act out the same murder my uncle did to steal my father's crown. Do you see?
It's a lot to process.
I know. But now you understand why I've been so troubled. I have to speak with my mother.
You humiliated me.
I know. I apologize.
To make it up to me, I have one request.
Anything. Only let me...
Before you speak to your mother, will you speak with mine? Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. What's her mother gonna do? I don't know, but this is completely new. This is her own. Prince Hamlet, what an honor to host you in our home.
It's lovely.
Oh, please, no, it's nothing compared to the castle.
You've created a warm and welcoming home. It is a marvel.
It's all thanks to Mother.
All right, then. You'll have some tea.
Here's what I'm not sure of yet. I think bringing him to your mother is inspired, but what about his mother? Do you think she knows? That her current husband killed her former husband in order to take his crown? Yes. I've always liked the queen, but then hearing so quickly, it seems like they were probably already right. But I don't know how to say that to Hamlet, or if I even should. I suppose that's why you asked your mother.
You've suffered far too much for a young boy, and no matter how much she knew, Virtue suffered too.
She doesn't know. She doesn't.
You're a good son. And if what you're saying is true, and I do believe you, we must proceed with great care.
We're wasting time here. What if he intends to take her crown next?
Your mother is beloved of all the people. No matter how ruthless he may be, I don't believe Claudius would attempt such a thing so quickly. Will you allow me to go with you in the morning to speak with your mother? In the meantime, you'll stay here with us.
I won't take one of your beds.
Of course you will. You're the prince.
I'll head for the palace if you don't let me spend the night here by the hearth.
It's madness.
It's not.
The boy is not himself. He's raving.
It's grief.
Exactly. That doesn't mean his tales are true. Ghosts?
But don't you find it odd how quickly she married? I could see if she married him maybe 2 years from now, but such haste indicates that a foundation has already been laid.
This is dangerous talk.
Which is why we discuss it here.
I will grant that their haste surprised me.
And Gertrude is not one for meaningless dalliance.
Do you accuse the queen of murder?
I don't believe she poured the poison in his ear. It's possible she didn't even know. But I do believe it was done for love.
And power.
Yes.
I didn't intend for you to sleep by the hearth, too.
I wasn't going to leave you.
I've never slept so well.
There's no cow's cook here. I'll start breakfast.
I'll help.
Is that so? Have you ever cracked an egg?
I'm a quick study. I want to thank your parents for their hospitality.
They're not here.
They've gone to the palace.
Yes.
She said we'd go together. She has no right.
Listen, the queen is most likely to open up to Mother's sympathetic ears into your angry accusations.
I have to go.
Of course, I'm going with you.
I'm so ashamed. I love the former king.
You must believe me.
I do.
But he was so preoccupied with affairs of state, and Claudius was attentive. He had time for me. He cared what I thought. We crossed the line years ago, and I'm ashamed. I am.
But it's also normal to want to feel love.
Yes, I did. I do. But Claudius was always made me feel, but then he made comments off him, you know? It'd be so much simpler if his brother were out of the picture. Perhaps I made that too. I wasn't serious. It was just something we said. Way to imagine words could be different.
Mother.
Oh my darling boy. I didn't mean for him to. Within these last few months, there have been things I couldn't explain. I thought it was grief, but then at the play, I see it.
You should have seen it before.
I should have. I failed you, but my grief.
Oh, your grief? Did you ever once think of mine?
Darling!
Don't follow me!
Pack a small bag. We're leaving as soon as the horse is ready.
Leaving where?
I don't know, but we can't stay here. The queen may have told Claudius what we know.
I'm not leaving Hamlet!
Hamlet has left you!
I'm not leaving either. I will not be run out of my house by somebody else's disastrous choices.
Can't you listen to me just this once?
I have listened, and I disagree.
Go, Ophelia's mother.
She has a name.
Does she?
Not in the original, she's never even mentioned.
Figures.
But I'm calling her Catherine, with a C.
To distinguish her from the bard's other Catherine. Nice. Go, Catherine!
Another message requesting your presence.
Just tell him I'm sick.
It's been 3 days. If you think the king wanted us dead, wouldn't he have done it by now?
Perhaps you prefer to do it discreetly in the castle walls rather than slaughter us in our village home.
I saw the messenger. Is it?
Not from the prince, I'm sorry.
Has he fled to England, do you think, or has the king?
I don't know.
If he's smart, he'll stay gone.
Your Highness.
Hamlet, I've been so worried.
I apologize.
No, don't.
Have you spoken with your mother?
Give them a moment.
But have you spoken with your mother?
I have. She's going to have my uncle executed.
Good.
I'll be king.
Not right away, your mother.
Soon enough. We can't be together.
I know.
Marriage for a king?
It must be political, I understand.
Not only that, I'm too broken.
We're all broken.
Not like I am.
Broken people deserve love.
Yes, but I won't bring you to a world full of knives at throats. It would hurt me further to lose you. I better that than break you too.
I'm stronger than you think.
I know. Do one last thing for me. Stay that way.
But instead, the next day I climb our tree. I'm never coming back to this castle and its unforgiving stones. But I need to tell the leaves my secrets one last time. I need to ask them to listen to Hamlet's secrets. I climb out on our branch. I pretend Hamlet is there, and I pretend we are one. And then I fall.
Wait, what?
then I fall.
Wait, what?
I fall from the branch to the water.
And then what happens? You fall, then emerge from the water with a new determination to convince Hamlet you can be his queen?
No.
Do you at least sink gracefully beneath the water's surface, leaving a perfectly arranged table of flowers?
I mean, probably not. Drowning is a fairly violent death.
Drown! You still die?
We all die! Tragedies, remember?
But this was supposed to be you taking control, driving the story.
She did that.
Barely!
I did that. I kept my father alive and Hamlet.
And your mother? But not yourself? Unless the story you're trying to tell is that you're some immortal being, there's going to be an end to your story.
Exactly. Hamlet dies too, but no one paints pictures of his corpse. They analyze his thoughts and words. They clamor to play him. What is the problem? Being remembered only for our deaths and the moments they gave to the men on stage with us? That's what I'm over.
But it doesn't have to be like that. At 15, falling from a tree and drowning.
At least she didn't kill herself this time.
Who says I killed myself the first time?
Wait, what? Gertrude! Gertrude says, remember? She has a whole big speech about it.
Hey, you're right. She doesn't, does she?
All she says is that you fell.
Climbed out on a branch and fell into the water, drowned by the weight of my clothes.
But did you fall on purpose or was it an accident?
Does it matter?
Either way, she's dead.
I don't get you two.
Life's messy, princess. The sooner you realize that, the
First of
sooner...
all, you're the only actual princess here. And second, I know life is messy. The very first lines of my play say I'll die. It's decided before I've made my first entrance. But just because life is messy doesn't mean we have to just give up and accept some horrible fate.
But isn't the choice the whole point? You can't say, take back the narrative, and then get mad at the way she tells it.
So you choose early death too? On the grounds of life is messy? What about you? Tell me you wouldn't change whatever happened to you.
You can tell us, you know.
You've heard our stories.
May I look?
She can't tell us. It's okay. You were one of his first stories.
She can't physically tell us.
Oh. She could write it down?
Maybe some stories shouldn't.
No, but the ones that can be should. I guess I'm doing this.
How did you start?
Start with your mother.
No.
Do you have to defy everything? I get that it's kind of your brand, but come on.
Not every story starts with a mother, or has one at all. But I'll give myself a lovely aunt. Aunt Beatrice.
The blue brings out the color of your eyes, but the rose sets off your fair skin.
I doubt it matters. They wish to marry me for land and power, not my sparkling eyes or rosy cheeks.
The rose it is. You're too smart for your own good. Don't act ignorant now. Men want power, yes, but a woman's charm must not be underestimated.
I know my strengths, and charm is not one of them.
Do you recall when Regan was betrothed? She wore the red of the Cornwall family crest, her bosom nearly spilling out at the sight of her. He waxed so poetically. None of the other suitors ever stood a chance.
I deeply hope the political matters of my marriage will not be determined by my bosom.
You're up or down? Partial up to, I think.
The blushing bride.
I do not marry today.
But you are blushing.
One of your suitors called. Father made the choice, didn't he?
Father thought he made the choice. But I set my eyes on Albany the moment I stepped in the room and steered all conversations his way, while making the others look like fools.
I made myself irresistible, inspiring Cornwall to rise above the rest.
And what made you set your sights on Albany and Cornwall?
Albany's estate is grander. Plus, I thought his temperament better suited to get along with father.
He's hot.
Regan!
You can't jest, but I would never. It matters.
Thank you, Kent.
Thank you, one and all, for coming to the betrothal of my youngest daughter, Cordelia. But first, there is another matter. I tire of ruling and wish to pass that responsibility on. Therefore, today I shall divide the kingdom.
Divide the kingdom? How?
Is he mad?
Your Majesty.
Peace, Kent. I know how you would advise me, which is why I did not ask.
If we may request the portion with the port.
I think not. The
Peace, all of you. The land shall be distributed based on how well my daughters profess their love for me.
What? Very well then. As the eldest, I clearly love you the most, as I have loved you the longest. I love you more than words can say, and yet I stand here doing my best for you because of how much I love you. Clearly.
Now, Regan?
Of course. My sister spoke well and true, but she fell short, for it is possible to love you more. I know this because I do love you more. There is nothing in this world that I love anywhere as near as I love you.
Well, what say you?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I have shown you a lifetime of love. I will not cheapen it now like some party trick.
Why, you ungrateful wretch!
Dear brother, I have shown my love for you by raising up this girl who speaks her mind honestly. You do her wrong to treat her so. Indeed. Surely, Your Majesty did not intend this lark to be taken seriously?
It was in jest, of course, to see what you would say. My eldest daughters, you proclaimed your love so well, I nearly changed my mind. But, Cordelia, ever principled, well done.
You do him credit as a daughter.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, I hope you will not judge Cordelia by the whims of her father.
Certainly not. I have a father too.
I met him once when I went to the continent when I was Cordelia's age.
And you would be welcome again anytime.
Merci beaucoup.
Je vous en prie, madame.
The division then, to my eldest daughter, East Angelia and the Southern region.
With the port?
To Regan, the Midland and Yorkshire, and to Cordelia, the frigid, barren north.
Seems the Duke of Burgundy will no longer vie for your hand.
I don't blame him. My portion is least desirable.
You are more than the land allotted by your father.
But marriage is political.
I agree, in principle, a marriage between you and I would bear the weight of nations, political indeed.
I'm not sure I'm interested in love anyhow.
It seems to me you showed great love to your father when he played his little game.
I'm not sure I'm capable of romantic love, though. I know heirs would be expected, certain duties as your queen, but beyond that.
I will never ask for you to be someone you are not, but if you will have me, I would be honored to ally myself with your mind and your country. Your body is your own.
Dreaming. You think everyone's dreaming.
I do not.
I'm so glad you're bringing me along with you. This place would be miserable without you.
I'm only going to meet the French court and bring the King Stanley back from the wedding.
Your sisters have arrived to say goodbye.
Really?
I know you don't always get along, but listen to their knowledge. They have wisdom. A spinster, like myself, could never impact.
Sister, all set to sail?
I'm ready.
Doubt it.
Hush, she'll be fine. She is father's favorite after all. She knows how to handle a king.
This was Mother's. We wanted you to have it.
Oh, thank you. But why not wait for the wedding?
A lot can happen in just a few weeks.
You'll take care of father?
Leave him to us.
We voyaged to France, etc. Luxurious palace, opulent wealth. You get it.
I'm sorry to subject you to a state dinner when you barely arrive.
I've done them before. Not to speak, only to sit there and look pretty. Not that I'm...
You are. And if you're comfortable, I hope you'll speak as well. Captain Dumas, Madame, how marvelous you could be here to meet my betrothed.
It is our honor, Your Majesty, Mademoiselle.
El pour français?
I'm afraid my French is poor.
What a wonderful chance for us to practice our English, then.
Have you had a chance to explore the grounds?
Yes, we went for a wonderful ride this afternoon.
A horsewoman.
Quite the rider. She can lead troops herself.
I imagine she'll be too busy horsing the teas and sing to the gardens to worry herself with such things.
Au contraire, Capitaine, you should see her play chess. I can only imagine how formidable her strategic mind would be with troops of flesh and bone. We've just received word from your father's advisor, Kent. Do you trust him?
With my life.
Then we must leave for your homeland immediately.
What is it? What's happened?
It's my sisters.
What now?
They've turned upon each other in attempts to control my land.
And my brother?
They both evicted him from their estates when he went inside.
When do we leave?
France is off, mustering as many troops as he can ready by dawn. You'll stay here.
The heck I will!
This is war! A completely unnecessary war. I have all of France. If they'd come to me, I would have brokered peace, but their lust for power... You're the only family I have left. I cannot put you in such danger.
And I refuse to leave your side.
You made it. Oh, thank God, I was so afraid.
We're here. Thank you for sending word.
Your Majesty.
Kent, I presume.
You know the Earl of Gloucester and his son, Edgar?
Wait, Kent's the advisor. Who's the Earl of Gloucester?
And his son, have we met him? I don't think you need them.
But Gloucester's story shows how vicious my sisters were.
Sure, but now that you mention them, don't you think they get kind of shafted?
I mean, it is a tragedy. Pretty much everyone does.
Yes, but they're cruel and cunning and bordering on monstrous. Were they really that bad? They do gouge out a man's eyes and cheat on their husbands and basically kill each other.
Thank you.
But have you ever thought about what made them like that?
Well, of course I have.
Like how your father turned on you at the end. Maybe he'd been treating them like that all along. What would that do to a person? Hopefully not make them gouge out someone's eyes. All I'm saying is, if it's about the sisters, keep it about the sisters.
Fine. May I get back to my story now? Without Gloucester this time?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'll try it your way, as a thought exercise.
You made it.
We're here.
Oh, thank God, I was so afraid.
We're here. Thank you for sending word.
Your Majesty.
Kent, I presume.
Cordelia, Cordelia, the only one who ever loved me. How I did you wrong.
Father, do any troops remain faithful to the king?
I'm afraid not.
And they're both moving to control my lands?
Their own sister. What kind of people are they?
Your betrothed is the noblest of the three that's preserved.
We've mustered as many of France's soldiers as we could find.
Our soldiers.
And once my land has been secured, you will be welcome on it, Father. I'm not sure my land is worth the risk to your troops.
Our troops.
We're not married yet. You could retreat. Forget you ever met me or my family.
I'd rather have a wedding than a war, but something tells me that life with you is going to be worth this hurdle. Marriage might be political, but that doesn't make it meaningless.
What do you get out of it?
I'll answer you that if you answer me something first. Why does every relationship have to be a transaction? Why does every kindness require motivation? Why do you believe that you're not worth helping unless you pay some distasteful price?
That's 3 questions. In the morning, will you go with Ken to negotiate with my sisters?
I do not wish to speak for you.
My sisters are way less likely to snap an olive branch in two, if offered by a charismatic young man of authority, than the younger sister they presented their whole lives.
Then I will go, so long as you understand that the troops of France are yours to command, and I act as a humble soldier.
You know, Father, I've realized some things after a bit of time in the court of another king. One can bear the weight of a kingdom without crushing all who cross their path. One voice does not drown out the first. Sometimes they harmonize. Loving does not make one weak.
Kent!
It's me, Father, Cordelia.
I'm old, Cordelia.
We will protect your legacy.
They weigh on me. The years. You can't understand.
Sometimes, Father, I've felt...
I wonder, did I do enough? How will I be remembered? Will you girls drive it all into the ground to rot?
You did plenty.
He'll never be the one you need him to be. I'm sorry.
And yet, I keep trying. Why do I keep trying?
Oh, my darling girl.
And my sisters, too, using their own anger, making it both shield and weapon.
They are hurt. Hurt things lash out.
But I could have joined them, made a trio. We could have been hurt together.
My love.
Sometimes I think I hate them all.
I understand if you did, but I don't think you do. Or else you wouldn't have kept trying all these years. I grew up with your father, you know.
I should give up on them?
It's hard to give up on family. And with good reason. If there's a chance to mend things, you shouldn't close a door.
I should forgive them.
Oh, forgiveness. So powerful. A blade that can slice away rot so a wound won't fester. But take care. That instrument isn't weaponized. Twisted into the wound, leaving only you with the pain.
I take it things were not resolved with ease.
Your sisters were intransigent.
Goneril is confident in her control of the castle, the port, and your lands, which you don't need now that you have mine. Her words.
And Regan, are her lands still in play?
Goneril will allow Regan her own lands, but Regan was on yours. There will be more.
Even for my sisters, this seems extreme. They cast one another aside for some land?
I gather it's not about the land.
What? What is it then?
Edmund of Gloucester.
I don't understand.
They seem to be taken with him, competing for his affections.
Typical.
What? Why does it have to be about some guy? Your entire story is about some guy.
Exactly. It's my entire story. Yours has enough going on without throwing in a love triangle.
You didn't even let me explain it.
Is anyone else interested?
But it says a lot about my sisters. Goneril cheats on her husband with Edmund, and Regan steals him away with her own husband barely cold in his grave.
Wait, one of their husbands died? Don't care. Again, if it's about the sisters, keep it about the sisters. I don't need the dude.
Well, the main thing is, no one is budging and there is going to be a war.
Fine. Stick to that then.
Fine. May I get on with it? You must be completely disgusted by my family.
You mustn't think mine is any better.
Well, they must be, or you wouldn't be so noble.
I'm disgusted by humanity, I suppose. But then I see you here, fighting for your father who casted you aside. Your aunt fighting for you and her brother despite his failures. Kent, loyal to your father till the end.
The inevitable end.
It would seem that way.
What if we retreated, sailed for France, and left them all to tear each other apart?
I am your humble servant, but I suspect that's not what you truly want. No matter how much time we have left, I'm grateful. I never would have dreamed I'd find a partner who speaks her truth, no matter the cost, whose courage challenges mine and her own.
I'm grateful for you too.
We should speak a strategy.
What? Is he all right?
I don't think he's completely in his right mind.
You two begin. I'll join in a bit.
You always were my favorite, Cordelia.
I was the one who challenged you least.
Until you challenged me indeed.
I only meant to speak the truth, Father. I do love you. I don't know what love means to you, but I know what it means to me.
Your love for me has brought you here, to the eve of a battle of bloodshed.
Every day of my life in that castle is a battle. At least, now I know what I'm fighting for. That's it. What? That's it. But what about the battle? What about it? Do you vanquish your sisters? Does your father realize your true value? Life's messier than that. No! You didn't even change that much!
Yes, she did. She had a lovely aunt.
But what happens to everyone? Who dies? Some people must die. Now you want people to die?
Please say Francis. I really liked him.
Well, stories are for their audience, so, you can decide.
Then Francis.
That's seriously how you're ending it? We each get to choose our own endings? Fine. You go back to France and have a happy, peaceful reign as queen with the husband you love beside you. Bring your father with you. Forgive each other.
What about her sisters?
Oh, forget them! Not everyone needs to be redeemed.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
My story, my way.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
What?
now it's your turn.
I cannot believe you. The both of you. You've had an awful lot to say about our stories. I can't wait to have it go at yours. Okay, but I was just being an engaged listener.
And we'll be sure to engage right back. Show us how it's done.
All right, I will. I'll start the same as the original. The ball, the balcony, the secret wedding, and then... What is it, dear nurse? Nothing can bring me down today. Soon enough, Friar Lawrence will help us tell our parents.
Oh, child, the fear abroad. Just outside the gates I passed a group of boys, Montagues and Capulets, about to draw their swords.
Not Romeo.
Not Romeo, but your cousin, Tybalt.
Tybalt, no!
Cousin, are you mad?
Are you? What can possess you to draw your weapons in the streets when the prince has forbidden it? What possible reason do you have to invite bloodshed here?
These filthy Montagues made a mockery of your father's ball, our family name. They'd show their faces in your very home.
Did they? I don't believe they did. For all were masked that night.
Go back inside, cousin. This doesn't concern you.
On what earth does this not concern me? Am I not a Capulet? Is my life not governed by this ridiculous feud? Can you even tell me what it's about? Besides a reason for you to swing your sword and feel like a man.
You try my patience with a girl.
Get away from her.
Romeo, don't tease my cousin.
He threatens you.
Say another word to her and I'll run you through like the dog you are.
Enough! The both of you. All of you foolish boys with nothing more to do than play at war. Too privileged to end up on an actual battlefield. But still you insist on these pointless feuds to make you feel like men. Can a single one of you even tell me what this grudge is about?
Montagues are dogs.
Are they? What makes them so?
Their very name.
They'd say the same of you. Of me. Are we defined by Capulet? Are you passionate, courageous, quick-witted, and strong because a string of letters makes you so? Can you truly say this does not concern me when your foolish feuds stand between me and the man I love?
What are you talking about? You're a child.
I am the same age as my mother when she was wed.
It wasn't her choice.
Don't you want better for me?
Not a Montague.
No! Not a Montague. Some abstract target for your hate. But Romeo, he sees beyond my name. Tybalt, I pray you, if you ever loved me, sheathe your weapon and swear you will not yield it again in the name of my honor. Thank you, cousin.
Hear this, cousin. Your father may have let the one run into his ball, but he will not waste his daughter's purity on unlawfully.
I will deal with my father.
You do it by the morning, or I will do it for you.
Okay, no. What are you doing? I'm not finished. You're just gonna tell them to stop the feud and they stop? Not the whole feud, just this one bite. Thank you.
So you ask nicely and Mercutio doesn't die?
Neither does Tybalt, and Romeo doesn't get banished. It's a much better story. Again, thank you.
If we're speaking strictly from a storytelling perspective, I'm not sure it's a better...
I'm not trying to be the bard. I'm trying to make different choices for a better outcome.
You had plenty to say about my choices.
But I let you have your say.
If it's about the sisters, make it about the sisters. I don't need the dude.
I'm sorry about that. May I continue?
As you wish.
Nurse, would you send for Friar Lawrence?
Are you ready to come clean?
I'm ready to stand up for my love, but I would appreciate Friar Lawrence's support.
I heard there was brawl in the streets today.
Filthy Montagues.
I've been meaning to speak to the prince about their intrusion on our hall.
I don't know why you haven't already.
Quite right. I'll do it in the morning.
Father,
Yes, puppet.
I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
Mother was my age when you were wed.
Indeed she was. Such a beauty.
I was younger than most. Yes, I never thought I'd feel ready so young, but you're not.
Let's let her speak.
It's just that lately I feel there could be a purpose to my betrothal. That it could do something important.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I think she's very clever.
Juliet!
You've said more than enough, woman. For once, Juliet is the one who knows her place. Leave us. You were saying? I'm very pleased you're finally seeing sense. Your marriage to Count Paris will do much good indeed. An alliance with a count of his stature will show the Montague dogs who the Capulets are.
Yes, Father. How am I going to tell him I'm already wed? He's going to think I'm as used as a handkerchief. Hang on. What?
You're comparing yourself to a used handkerchief.
So, don't you see how messed up that is? It's a metaphor.
Yes, thank you.
For purity.
So, if love makes you impure, does that make your mother impure?
No. She only fell in love and married. Like me.
As you know. So, if your father gives you to Paris as a business transaction, that loveless marriage is pure. But if you and Romeo decide to love out of actual mutual desire, that's a blight on your record?
I thought you didn't care about desire.
It's complicated, but it doesn't seem like the ones who do should have to suppress it.
So we should all just act on our impulses?
Definitely not. But the ones that don't harm anyone else, I'm thinking yes.
Oh, I've made such a mess of things.
You're growing. You're going to need new gowns.
Don't you hear me? Everything is such a mess.
Yes, I'm going to need to sort through things. Make room in your closets.
Nurse!
Listen to me, child. You are smart, not wise. But I must undertake a task like cleaning your closets. The mess gets so much worse at first that I consider lying myself down to rest among your silks. But when I stick with it, with the necessary mess, your closet is put to rights, leaving only what 50 minutes.
You don't think I've bungled this completely?
Well, you certainly have, but not beyond fixing. Go, sit in there. It'll clear your head.
Romeo, what are you doing here?
I couldn't be without you a moment longer.
I haven't told my father yet. If you're seen...
I know. Friar got called away, and I intercepted your nurse's message. I thought I came and reminded you what we're fighting for.
Oh, I haven't forgotten. No, don't think that. It's just that...
I understand, I do. You were so brave in that stream among those swords. I'm sorry that you had to be the closer.
Does Nurse know you're here?
She does. And if I'm not mistaken, she would have given us some privacy.
Hang on. Oh my god. What now? She just got to the good part.
I realize it happens, on stage even in those productions, but you're so young. Don't you think it's kind of messed up?
We've already discussed this. Just hormonal teens is a garbage take.
That's not my issue. I'm talking about other young people being put in these positions to do things that they're maybe not ready for.
I'm ready!
Abundantly clear. But you can't tell me there aren't other young people telling love stories, asked by those who have power over them to do things with their bodies. Not only do them, but in front of an audience, with a partner they didn't even choose.
Well, when you put it that way, it sounds gross.
Right?
I never even thought about that.
Most people don't. There's this romanticized idea that we'll do whatever to serve the story. But when we're trying to please whoever's in charge, the lines get blurry.
All right, I understand. We won't show anything, I swear.
Nurse! Don't nurse me. Your father's coming. Out, to the balcony, and get you gone. And you, young miss, no time for dress, but run a brush for that mess on your head.
Ah, good. You're awake.
Father, is something wrong?
Wrong? No. Things are just as they should be.
Perhaps we should let her dress and speak of this at breakfast.
Nonsense. She's awake, and breakfast shall be for celebrating. My girl, you must dress for your betrothal. That's what we celebrate.
So sorry, Master Capulet. My old brain cannot keep up. For what occasion shall I dress so, girl?
For her betrothal to Count Paris.
Father, no, I cannot!
After what you said last night, dear, I sent word to him and told him you were ready. He'll be here shortly to celebrate.
No, Father, you don't understand.
How about that sunshine yellow dress? I always liked that one.
I'm already wed!
Now, Dove, don't go saying things.
I'm already wed! I made the choice to love a Montague named Romeo.
Has she gone mad?
I'm telling you, I'm already wed! I made the choice to love a Montague named Romeo.
You must stop this nonsense. Paris will be here any moment.
And I shall tell him what I have told you, for it is the truth.
If that is so, I don't know why you would sit there last night and make a fool of me.
I sat there, trying to figure out how to tell you this very truth. I am already wed. I made the choice to
Yes, yes, a Montague.
Excuse me, Signor, but
Visitors have arrived.
Paris has come. You won't say a word. We'll get this supposed marriage annulled, and he never needs to know.
Pardon me, senor, but the visitors are Friar Lawrence and a young Montague.
named Romeo? Tell them we'll be down shortly. Get dressed. Something joyful. Friar Lawrence, how good of you to come.
Thank you, Capulet. Your ambition as always.
And you must be Romeo.
She told you?
She did.
Edward Capulet?
Ah, Juliet has joined us. These young people are full of fire, are they not?
Juliet has always known her mind.
But not her place.
Senor Capulet, I must confess that I deserve quite a generous portion of your ire. For not only did I wed these two, but I encouraged their union.
And why on earth would you do that?
On a practical level, the Montague family holds even more wealth and power than Count Paris. If your family's allied...
But that's the point. We can never be allies.
No, because the more important reason I supported the union was my belief that they might heal what is rotten in Verona.
You speak as though you understand these things, Friar. Two foolish children cannot erase these years of enmity.
What can then? Do you believe this feud must last forever? Blood must eternally spill, love always forbidden, anger must fester in the hearts of generations upon generations? Is that what you want?
Of course it's not what I want, woman. It simply is what it is.
It doesn't have to be. It takes so much more courage to lay down arms than go into battle. I will fight for this love. I will not fight against you or Montagues, for I love both. My heart is not something for you to control. It's not a pie that can only be divided into so many pieces and what's divided is gone. It's a flower, a rose that blooms with care and sunlight, and with enough attention, seeds will fall and create more roses, more seeds, more love.
My darling Juliet of Montague.
Okay, hang on.
What? No! Not you too!
I'm sorry. It's lovely and romantic, and I love the metaphor about roses.
You don't think it's kind of overwrought?
It could use refining.
What is your point?
It's just hard to believe that after years of bloody feuding, a father just sets it all aside and listens to his daughter.
No, it doesn't. Mine does?
enough, that all of the Capulets and all of the Montagues are going to go along with it.
I never said that. But is it really so hard to believe that one girl's conviction could change the course of things? Is it so unfathomable that some men should listen, that love could change the world?
Yes, but if you're such a history-altering girl, why do you need Friar Lawrence to swoop in and save you from your father?
Okay, that's all her, not me.
Having support and help is not the same as letting someone else drive your story. Maybe it's true that in the real world, I don't get to choose. And you have to interrupt me to offer your, well, actually, this is my story. I'm sorry that you can't conceive of stories with happy endings, but I let you tell yours how you wanted to, because the choice is the point. And if you don't like how I choose to end my story, you don't have to listen. But it's no less meaningful if I don't die tragically.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Well, what are you waiting for? Show us tragic girls how a happy ending is done?
All right, I will. Everyone, a ball! No masks. Capulets and Montagues dancing together. Hardly. I still need you. I'll always need you.
It's good to grow up.
I couldn't have done it without you. You've made this house a home.
My dear girl, I want you to know that you've always been a miracle to me. My body had tried and failed so many times to create life. I had given up. But then you came along. And you made me truly believe I have done something good in this world.
You have. And you'll do more.